This chapter goes over adding characters into your Canvas project, as well as applying animation to them. I will also mention character replace, so you can visually change the character but keep your position and animation data to your character's skeleton. To bring characters into the scene, navigate over to the Characters tab. This is where all of your characters live and are stored. Like assets, these characters are accessible throughout RADiCAL across both RADiCAL Motion and RADiCAL Canvas. This means that you can create multiple Canvas or Motion projects, or join other Canvas or Motion projects, and the characters within this tab are carried over, providing you are using the same account. You can drag and drop characters to be placed within the environment using the same transform controls like you did with your assets. Like the assets, you can import your own characters and have them animated within the scene, providing they meet our criteria. For file formatting, we accept them within a GLB file format and up to 100 megabytes in size. We support the Mixamo skeleton, which is common across Mixamo, Avaturn, and Ready Player Me. Your character must start in a T-pose. While not compulsory, if your character supports ARKit's 52 blend shapes, that character's face will be animated as well. Animation can be applied to a character via the timeline, which is shown at the bottom of the interface. Below the Characters tab is the Animation tab. Selecting it brings up the animation to be added to the timeline. These animations are linked to your core projects, so anything you upload on Access through Core is linked back to Canvas. If you've not uploaded anything to Core, we have a curated list of animations for you to choose from under the Explore tab. To apply animation to your character, simply click and drag the animation onto your timeline. Once it's on the timeline, you can readjust its positioning on the timeline through the same method. You can add multiple clips to the timeline on the same character. If there are multiple characters within the scene, make sure you're dragging the correct animations onto the correct characters. The names of the characters will be on the left side of the timeline. When you're happy with your timeline placement, you can either scrub through the timeline or you can press play directly to see your animations play back in real time. If you started applying animations to the wrong character, or midway through production, your character has changed, you can easily replace the character and keep positioning and animations applied. To do so, select your character and on the quick action bar, press replace. Then select your character. Your character is visually replaced, but leaves all the connected data as if it was the previous. This works because the data is applied to the character's skeleton rather than the model.